The most craziest things, relaxing in the tub, that is literally the biggest bath in the world, and the work is called the Bather or Deep Indief. In German artist Oliver first created the sculpture using foam and steel, and it was 13 feet high and about 99 feet long. It was in the Villanelli, the lake in Hamburg. Next one is kind of an art. Save time, this is actually the image of a well-known Romanian poet, Mihai Eminescu, who was born in 1850. If you view at the right time during the day, it will something looks like it's painted on the cloud. The next one is today's wake me from slumber. You can sort of hear this giant yelling that from beneath. The grass can't use this giant man is called a creation of Hungarian artist Erwin Lauren home and was a temporary installation as Budapest. Lithuania's most celebrated statues is the Black Ghost found in the Clippy Divisity. The statue on its very rainy days and it will leave you a bit spooked for the rest of the day. Legend says that if you befriend the statue you will have fortune and riches. The next one is I want to break free. We can all relate to this, the urge to break free and be free. It's called Breakthrough from Your Mold and is displayed in Pennsylvania and created by Zenos Productive. Taipei Zoo. Thinking outside the box, head on over to the Taipei Zoo, where you can only have the live animals as a major attraction, but also these beautiful hippos popping out from the ground. The next one is Creative Mind at Work. Bruno Catalano, creative mind behind the traveler, which shows people with a suitcase in their hands, but their insides are missing. He was defending that they were going traveling to rediscover themselves. The next one is Breaking Through Passes Through Walls. Is a statue found in Paris which is based upon a character written by Markel. The character realizes that he can walk through walls, so begins the life of crime and adultly during his last escape. The magic stuck and he gets trapped inside the wall in it. It always impossible until it's done. It always seems impossible until it's done. That is one of the most famous Nelson Mandela quotes, and this incredible structure was designed by South African artist Marco Saint Finale. It was created to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of Mandela's imprisonment by Authoric Police in 1962. There are 50 columns for each year and it's placed in Howick where the arrests took place. You have to see it from the right angle to see the face of Mandela. And next one, perfection takes time. This installation is known as the Kelpies and it took Andrew Scott 8 years to put together. They are 100 feet tall and the inspiration behind him is the legend of water spirit that takes the shape of horses. The sculptures are entrance to the fourth. The next one is Fountain of New. The magic tap is a moving sculpture found in Spain and it has an endless supply of water running from it. It also appears as if it's just floating, but there is actually a pipe hiding in the flow of water. That's of course the entire structure. Creatively takes Carey and David Sunny, who was mentioned earlier, has many very controversial pieces of art around the world. First one is Maximum and called Metamorphics. It's in North Carolina and there are 40 steel pieces grouped together in 7 segments which rotate 360 degrees while spreading water out into the lake. Imagination has no limit. This is not something to be worried about. It's known as the Sinking Building and you find it outside the State Library in Melbourne. It's made to indicate the weight of the books being so severe it sank the library. Once where you are going, Tom Fredersen has quite a number of old sculptures around the world and this is what you will find it Brussels. It was arrested in 1085 and it's just a little comedy sketch of a man popping up from a sinkhole grabbing the foot of a passing policeman. Reduce, reuse and recycle. This beautiful seahorse was created by Indra Ito, who collected the pieces of driftwood and affirms that no living trees were hurt during this art process. His business is called Knock on Wood and he is from Washington. The next one is The World in Our Hands. This is a series of sculptures called Force of Nature created by Lorenzo Quinn. There are several of these structures around the globe and they also picked women holding the earth in some way. You can find them in the US, UK, Singapore and Monaco.